What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. In this video we're going to be comparing a season pass to the free DLC seasons that we will see in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Before we get fully into this video, let me know down in the comment section below what Star Wars Battlefront 2 videos you would like to see, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Battlefront 2. As we all know by now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will not have a season pass. It will instead have free DLC seasons that will come every few months, but the time frame isn't set in stone yet. We don't really know exactly when throughout the year we will be getting these DLC seasons. All we know is that they are going to be completely free and that we are going to be getting one in December for Star Wars The Last Jedi, which will include Finn and Captain Phasma as playable heroes, as well as the new planet Crate and a space map above the planet Dakar. DLC seasons in the future will include additional planets, heroes, vehicles, modes and weapons. Like I said before, this is instead of having a paid season pass. Star Wars Battlefront 1 did have a season pass where you paid, I think it was around £40, or maybe it's around $50–60 or something like that, to receive 4 paid DLC packs, which included new game modes, new maps, new planets, new heroes, and some new customization as well. The DLC packs which were included in the Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass started with the Outer Rim, then it moved on to Bespin, then the Death Star, and then Rogue One. All of these DLC packs were extremely cool, and it added new locations to the game. The only bad thing about this season pass was that it split the player base completely, and it made certain areas of the game locked behind pay walls. Which is a really bad thing because it meant the community was completely split up. Some people didn't have the season pass at all, some people only bought select DLC packs, and other people owned the full season pass, so players were playing completely different things all of the time. Everybody was split up, some people were playing Bespin, while others owned a lot of them, and then some people didn't own any of them at all, so stuck to the base game. Everybody was kind of all over the place, and it made it really hard to find games because so many people were playing in different playlists. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, like I've said already, instead of a season pass, there are completely free DLC seasons. This means that everything that comes to the game through a DLC season, everyone is going to be able to own. All you have to do is buy the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game and you will receive every single DLC that is ever going to be released for free. And that's a really cool thing. It means everyone is going to have exactly the same weapons, maps, game modes, planets and heroes. And it's going to keep the player base and the community together a lot more than the Season Pass did in the first Star Wars Battlefront game. Instead of paying for a season pass in Star Wars Battlefront 2, you can buy microtransactions which will allow you to unlock loot crates. Now a lot of people think that makes the game pay to win, but in order for EA and DICE to keep providing free DLC seasons, they have to keep making money in some way once the game is released to be able to work on and provide free DLC season packs. So instead of paying £40 or $60 for a season pass, you can, if you want to, it's completely optional, buy microtransactions within Star Wars Battlefront 2 to unlock loot crates if you want to spend more money on the game after you have purchased it. And all DLC including maps, game modes, weapons, heroes, things like that are going to be completely free for everyone who owns the game. I think it's a much better system than having a season pass that the first game had, because it's going to keep everyone together and everyone is going to have access to exactly the same maps, game modes, planets, heroes, weapons, star cards, etc. So it's going to also make the game a lot fairer. I know a lot of people really don't like the idea of microtransactions, but the microtransactions, like I've said already, are purely there to support post-launch free content. If EA and DICE don't make any money after the game launches, then they aren't going to be able to keep working on and providing free DLC content. It's also worth noting that the free DLC seasons for Star Wars Battlefront 2 could go on for a lot longer than a standard season pass would, and did, in the first Battlefront game. In the first Battlefront game, the season pass lasted for about a year, and then it died off and then there was no more content. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, the free DLC seasons could go on for up to 2 to 3 years depending on when they release Star Wars Battlefront 3. So it's going to keep new, fresh content coming to the game for a lot longer completely for free, which in my mind, and probably a lot of people's minds, is a much better thing than paying $40 or $60 for a season pass that only lasts a year and locks things behind paywalls. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have any questions about Star Wars Battlefront 2 DLC Seasons, and make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars Battlefront 2 and other Star Wars games. Other than that, may the Force be with you.